And now, at a combined weight,
Absolutely not.
the Face Beat Heels High Podcast.
Hey you, you're listening to a wrestling podcast made by women.
If you don't like women or wrestling, you should probably tap out now.
The views expressed on this podcast are mostly based on personal opinion, and any toxic masculinity brought to the attention of the host will be openly mocked. Mocked via public forum. Seriously though, we will make fun of you. We like to drink, laugh, and talk wrestling. So again, if you don't like to drink, laugh, or talk wrestling, you probably don't want to be listening to this podcast.
Hello, friends and family. What a beautiful day it is to be a wrestling fan today. Can I get an amen?
Amen. Heck yeah.
I am one of your hosts, Princess Jellybean. You are listening to the Face Beat Heels High podcast, otherwise known as PJ, joined today and every week by the ever so lovely Christina the Baker Contreras.
Hello. Hola, mama.
And we have to
I
be
think she
patient with
listens.
her, I think, because she was experiencing some technical difficulties. So,
Oh, I sure was.
so she's a little extra on edge about that Jeff Hardy match.
Oh, let me eat my clementine and then I'll get to it.
She's like, I refuse. And also joined by the Twitch affiliate, New Wild.
Damn right.
That's right. That is me. Hello. Hello, all.
Go check out her Twitch. Go hang out with her. She sings. She plays video games. She likes anime. She's awesome.
We talk wrestling, most importantly.
Wrestling.
Also talk wrestling.
Are we here? Hello? Good morning.
Has the coffee kicked in yet?
Great. Before we get into anything about the insane week of wrestling, mostly Raw, really, on our podcast this week, before we get into any of that, we do just want to extend our hearts and hold space for Drew McIntyre and his lovely kitty that he had to say goodbye to, Piper. We love Drew McIntyre. If you listen to the Face Beat Heels High podcast, you know this. But we just want to extend our love and our condolences about having to say goodbye to your kitty. That is the worst kind of heartache. We have all felt it, and we feel for you, Drew.
Ay. With that said, here we go. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram, FaceBeatPod. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter, FaceBeatPod. Don't forget to follow my Twitch, Juri Reina. And also subscribe to our YouTube so you can see all of our shenanigans and our makeup that we work hard on every week.
We do.
Yes. And we're going to start off as usual. I got to know what everybody's drinking. Yes, PJ's rocking some hot dog earrings. Just being the best kind of Vermont person I've ever known in my life. Just being the best. What are we drinking? I'll start. Listen, it's a sad day in the Reina household because I'm out of White Claw.
No.
So, and I didn't want Tequila Dre to come out because it's freaking raining and it's a sleepy ass day today. So I am
drunk starting at noon.
right. Right. No, but I could, but instead I decided to go the route of drinking full on beer this morning. So I'm drinking watermelon Montauk IPA. My shots are also, I'm doing shots of beer of the same Montauk IPA. So there we go.
That sounds like something I would do.
Summer beer.
Right. Baker, what are you drinking?
I am drinking my Wake and Bakey because it is Tuesday, you know? Like, I don't have another answer for that. And for my shots, I am drinking some form of rosé because it's what I had.
We love unconventional shots here at the
This is great.
I ran out of rum yesterday. So I'm like, well, wine it is.
Wine it is. PJ,
What about you, PJ?
drinking?
I actually have also a Wake and Bakey, but I don't know. Do you do yours hot or on ice?
I do mine hot, but it eventually gets cold.
This is a Wake and Bakey on ice then.
Ooh.
Okay.
Coffee girl. Because
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Right.
Cilantro, otherwise, obviously I drink iced coffee. And I also have shots of White Claw because I have
Yay.
in the back of my fridge.
Amazing.
White Claw.
I definitely need to buy more.
If you haven't put it together already, we do love to drink here at the Face Beat Heels High podcast. And there's a game that we like to play throughout our episode. What, Rogers and Hammer, a carousel cup.
Yes, I have the same cup. Good job.
We can edit this silence out because I forgot what I was
saying. Yeah. Sorry. Shot setup.
Shot setup, right. Here at the Face Beat Heels High podcast, if you have not put it together already, we do love our alcohol. We love to drink. We have a good time. We like to get loosened up so we can have more fun talking about wrestling together. And that is really what we're doing, is talking about wrestling. Three best friends. Yay. We have a game that we like to play on every episode. We invite you to play along with us. We each get one shot that we can dedicate at any point during the entire episode. It can be to a favorite moment. It can be to a favorite outfit. It can be to a favorite botch. It can be to a favorite anything that happens in the wrestling world or in any of the three. Actually, anything that happens in the wrestling world, not even in the three promotions. So when you hear this sound, that is the Undertaker's bell, and we have grown to be trained that whenever we hear the Undertaker's bell, we take a sip of whatever is around us at
wherever we are. Wherever we are.
When you hear that sound, that means that one of our shots has been dedicated. We encourage you to drink along with us, have a moment of appreciation for whatever we are dedicating that shot to. We hope you agree with us. And yeah, that's all I have to say about shots.
All right. Could you tell the people what we're doing today, Bakey Bake?
All right. So apparently this is what we just do at this point. We're starting with Raw, following SmackDown, and then finishing with NXT before we get onto some what in the wrestling world, because, oh yes, a lot's happened.
A lot's happened. Let's get right into it because we got a shit ton to talk about. Raw. Okay, we open whatever. Apollo retains. Cool. I don't have time for this right now. So we're going to move on to the KO show.
Tozawa.
Well, just stop. We're gonna start with a KO show. I'm confused. I don't know who decided to take this storyline twist, because I mean, I get it. I guess like Ruby's monologue, which was pretty fucking solid. She's taking lessons from Bray, apparently. I think she did a pretty good job. No?
Terrible.
I mean, it wasn't like bone chilling, but it was better than she usually is. So I was like,
I kept thinking, girl, don't cry. Don't cry.
That's what I meant. I didn't mean like she was the master. I just meant like she took one Meisner class, like one. You know what I'm saying? So it's like one class. You can see that she's fucking trying.
She read the first chapter of the book, mate.
Yeah, I don't know.
Thank you, Claudia.
I don't know if I buy it, because I just feel like that story is like, okay, like you're mad because you weren't feeling needed, so you decided to beat up your friends? Like, fuck, what the fuck? Miss me with all that. Like, I don't understand. And
that's
Kevin,
the definition of toxic.
And Kevin being like, you should just hear her out. I'm like, Kevin, shut the fuck up. No, okay?
Kevin Owens says whatever he wants when he wants. Can you imagine someone like pitching this to Kevin and be like, you're going to be the person that gets them to be friends again?
Right.
I was like, I don't want to do that. I want to be sassy all by myself to Ric Flair at the end of the episode. Like,
also, right, exactly. Also, Kevin, I know you're injured, but like, you're just not going to work out anymore. You're just going to like let yourself get flabby, like on your arms. Like you're just going to do that. Like he's
always fluctuated though.
But it's your ankle.
Sometimes he's
chilling. He's like, if Dominic doesn't need to do bicep curls, I don't either. Anyways, whatever.
Notice how he wore a whole ass shirt that just hid his biceps?
Yeah.
He knows he doesn't have any.
Yeah, he sure did.
I wonder if he's gonna have a bell sleeve.
I'm here for it, like a Princess Bride moment for himself. Yes, I'm here for it. So we move on to Drew fucking Mcintyre giving a bone-chilling performance.
Honey.
I would listen. That right there, that is my new sexual orientation.
I got in trouble at home.
Taking that straight to the spank bank. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. Randy versus Drew, just with their words. I was fucking living. You know what? I'm gonna change my mind. I'm gonna dedicate my shot to that.
Oh. Okay.
Here we go. There is something in my shot.
It's organic.
I'm like, what is that? I'm gonna drink it, but still.
It's protein.
Okay, here's the thing. I would like to say something about this if you will give me the opportunity.
Go ahead. Of course.
this is, since I believe Drew McIntyre has been our champion in our hearts and in the Raw brand, I do believe that this is the first time that he's actually gotten really fired up about something.
Yeah.
Because all of the other times, and this is something that I think we all really appreciated, and you'll hear it if you listen to past episodes, when he was just kind of like, what are you doing? Like, I don't have time for you.
Right.
So nonchalant, which I thought was great. But this is the first time where he's like fired up and angry, and it's so sexy, first of all. Secondly, it's very powerful. And thirdly, Randy Orton cuts a good promo when he is into whatever he's doing, when he wants to be there, when he wants to show up. And it's such a difference. And to see Drew McIntyre rise to that is so fucking cool.
I mean, when Randy was like, come up with one original thought, I was like,
his
like
face,
bro.
Drew's face. I was like, oh no, he did not.
He was like, oh, he was on his breath. He was like in it. And like when he went off and he was like, you know, when I was like, my world was crumbling all around me. He laid the title down. He was like, the world was crumbling all around me. And like maybe one word for someone like Randy Orton could have set me back on the right path. But you don't give a shit.
You knew what I was going through.
Yeah, you knew what I was going through, but you didn't care. He's like, he fucking brought The Undertaker into it. I was like, I loved everything about it. I couldn't believe it. He's like, it's really funny how you said that he like lifted you up and took you out when you have had the power to do that. You haven't done it to a single person. And it's so true. So it's like, holy shit. I can't even begin to describe how fucking hyped I am for that match. Like that could be all of SummerSlam for as long as I'm concerned. Give me a 3-hour match. I don't fucking care. I don't give a shit. That is what I want. I could not agree with you more, PJ. Like that is 1000%. Like this is definitely the most excited he's been. Like,
yeah,
like,
absolutely.
And it's crazy because he could lose it. Like he actually could lose it. And we don't know. This could be something that can take him all the way to WrestleMania. Like for real. Like this could
triple threat Edge, Randy Orton, and Drew McIntyre.
Oh shit. Oh.
I don't know if I'm calling it yet, but just
my lady parts. Amazing.
But like, oof.
Okay, then we move on to this, which I feel like we need to discuss mainly because of Baker. But Nia suspended without pay. I know that this is all storyline. I don't know, but what is the purpose? To put her against Pat.
Let me tell you what the purpose is.
Thank you. Please.
The purpose is that somehow, some way, Shayna Baszler gets a title shot at SummerSlam.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So they had to get Nia out of the picture to do that?
Well, they were feuding that one day.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes, that one day. Well, I
guess,
mean,
yeah.
What I thought was honestly, like, are they trying to kind of like make her into the new China? Like, maybe she's too, like, are they thinking she's too
big
for the women's division, and they're trying to put her against the men in the roster?
Maybe
it would be a really weird way to get her into that with the fucking ref, but.
Or maybe she's suspended until I don't know. I'm thinking maybe Shayna eventually gets the belt and then Nia can like challenge her that. I don't know.
Yes. I was thinking something along those lines. Because otherwise I really don't understand the purpose. I don't see it. But the only thing that kind of like shone through what I was thinking when I was watching it was like maybe they're trying to just get her to fight men. Maybe they're just trying to get her to be the new China. I don't know. I could see that either way. I guess we'll see. Moving on, we got to talk about Shayna versus Sasha and all of these fucking shenanigans. Okay. First of all, first note I wrote down is seeing Shayna in pink glitter was extremely unsettling to me.
It was maroon. It was.
I don't know. It was fucking pink.
TV settings,
that shit was pink. That was some dark pink glitter. It don't matter. It was still unsettling.
My elementary school colors when we were the East Montpelier Roadrunners were maroon and white. That was maroon.
But you're still glitter, like Shayna. It was unsettling. It was weird.
Yeah.
It's still. I was like, maybe this is her trying to be like, hey, look, Vince, I could be girlier or whatever. Here's some glitter on my gear.
Here's Shayna Baszler. You don't need it.
But she don't.
Seriously,
she don't. Blessings on blessings. Asuka attacks Bayley. Fucking amazing. Then she tries to attack Sasha. The match gets thrown out. Mainly Asuka wants a fucking rematch at SummerSlam, which I'm here for. Because then that could probably give us the heel turn we need, or not the heel turn, Sasha's already heel, but the turn on Bailey that we need. Shayna telling Asuka that she wants her to win so that she can take it from her and not Sasha.
So she can dismember her.
I know, but I still felt like that was hella awesome and hella shady because she's like, I don't even want to take it from Sasha. I mean, like, I want to take it from you. And it's like,
that was going in a different direction. I thought I still stand by that. I think this is going to happen, but I still thought that it was Shayna wanted to team up with Asuka to also take the tag team belts. So that Asuka would end up with 2 belts, that she would be champion and tag team champion with Shayna, that they would take from Sasha and Bailey, but maybe not. I don't know. I don't know. She was like, oh, I don't want to take it from Sasha. I want to take it from you.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. Because, like, I mean, say what you will, but, like, Sasha didn't really earn that.
She didn't win shit.
She didn't win. And so it's like, we all know that, like, Asuka chose to lose. Stupid. So anyway, so I guess Sasha fucking sacrifices Bailey to fight Asuka next week. If Asuka wins that, she gets a rematch, which we all know is gonna happen. So yay.
It's the first time that I see Bailey actually and actively try to like negate what's been said.
But
when they throw each other like the responsibility for the match in order to fight with them.
But Bailey does it to Sasha all the time. So I'm glad that Sasha finally
absolutely
did it.
Sasha has done it a few times, but what I'm saying is that it's the first time that I see Bailey put more resistance with it.
It's Asuka, so it's like that's why. Yeah, she'll take it. They're not scared of Alexa or Nikki or anything, but Asuka's a formidable opponent. Yeah. Then we're moving on to Street Profits and Selena trio, which I didn't think I was going to talk about, but Selena's outfit was fucking everything, and I love that.
I was going to say,
sun goddess.
I was going to say, why is she La Virgen de Guadalupe? Why is she a candle? Yeah. Like,
she looked gorgeous though. Taylor said she looked like a fucking superhero. It was amazing.
Between the Monday Night Messiah and Selena's outfit yesterday, they're starting their Latin candle collection.
I'm dead. I can't. Can someone explain to me?
Huh? Should we make them?
We should make them.
We should absolutely make them.
Sell them in the merch store. Can somebody explain to me why Demi Burnett from The Bachelor was there?
I don't get it.
I have never, I was like, must be what it feels like when your worlds collide. Because I'm an avid Bachelor fan. I am proud member of Bachelor.
I was thinking about you as soon as I saw her. I was like,
Paradise though?
Huh?
She was most recently Bachelor in Paradise.
Most recently Bachelor in Paradise, but she was on The Bachelor first. You have to be on The Bachelor or Bachelorette to be on
I know that. But most recently she was on Bachelor in Paradise.
Yes.
And her girlfriend came.
Yeah, they broke up and now she started dating Slater Davis, and now I don't have to get into Demi's life. I'm just saying, like, I know everything about them and I'm just very confused because I didn't know.
What I don't understand is why didn't Charlie put her foot down and be like,
I was expecting Charlie to come up and be like,
I was expecting some novela in the background. I was like, girl, your man is everybody's man.
It took me a second to place her in my brain. So I was like, wait a second, that bitch doesn't belong.
Right. I was like, I thought she was the other
correspondent.
The other correspondent. And then I looked and I was like, is that fucking Demi? Why? Can we please? We need to rip the audio from the Cardi B. What was the reason? I need that for the show. Because like then Demi posted it on Instagram and I was like, I love it, but what was the reason? Like, why were you on?
We're in a pandemic.
Like, I don't get it.
Mask.
I don't get what I was like. You didn't.
Flowers can transmit corona. I don't care. I don't know.
Like, Bachelorette promos haven't even really started. I didn't see a Bachelorette commercial, so what was the point? I can't.
Is she going on Raw Underground?
Was she one of the fucking strippers that we have to fucking talk about later? I guess. Okay. Sex work is work, but we have to talk about that, so I have to go on. All right.
Go
Street Profits versus Selena. I don't care about the match. Versus Selena, basically. I don't care about the match. But Montez was poisoned. So Taylor thought that they were gonna do like some drug, like he's on drugs type storyline. And I was like, no, didn't you see? He took a sip of his drink and he looked mad confused. And I was like, oh, maybe I just like kind of thought, I was like, oh, maybe it was stronger than he thought. I don't know what the fuck. And then
I didn't understand. And then he almost died. And I had to also explain that to Greg. I was like, no.
It's like there was something obviously in the drink.
He got poisoned.
Yeah, there was something in the
drink.
I
was going to drink my shit in a solo cup today in honor. It's in the past.
Sorry. But yeah, so she fucking Bianca Belair comes out and is like, if you don't tell me what the fuck just happened to my husband, It's like, oh my gosh, I'm here for seeing Bianca beat the fuck out of Selena again. I am here for that. I am so here for that.
Absolutely. Oh, that was the best cat fight I have seen in a really long time.
Bianca taking off her earrings, I was so happy. I was
so ready, and she was so like just so cavalier
I
about
thought she was
it.
gonna hand them. I thought she was gonna hand them to
To Angela.
Yeah, but she tossed them, and I was like, "Oh, that bitch is mad."
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I was
mean,
like,
oh shit!
You poisoned my man's, bitch. There will be blood tonight. I can't.
I stutter. I was like, oh, girl. She's so
fucking good. So fucking good. And then I don't even want to talk about Seth Rollins today because I don't care. Dominic does this, challenges him to SummerSlam. Dominic challenges him to SummerSlam. He accepts. Okay, I guess that's what we're just gonna do. Dominic's just gonna have his fucking debut match at SummerSlam versus Seth Rollins. Like when you get set up, when you are legacy, homie, you get set the fuck up. So I guess Murphy said it best. He was like, has he ever even been in the ring like one day? So I don't know.
Just so confused all the time.
That's gotta be, it's gotta be crazy. And obviously Rollins is gonna win. I'm sure of it. So it's like, really, you're gonna make him win against Dominic, somebody who's not really experienced in the ring or whatever the fuck. But moving on, we gotta talk. Here we go. Raw Underground time.
No.
Go.
Wait,
what?
Hold on. I have to, because it's my shot. Okay. I want to call out idiot Seth Rollins talking shit to Tom that my baby Samoa Joe could get the fuck up and buck up. First of all, did anybody notice? Yes.
I forgot. I'm so sorry. I forgot. Because I just want to talk about those fucking strippers. But go on.
I have been waiting for this moment since I saw Samoa Joe was now a correspondent. I have been waiting for weeks. He was so ready. His hair was braided. He was so tied up. He was looking so fine. And then he was like, no. And I was living for it. He got so frustrated. And I was...
Tom Phillips was so, he just looked like he got yelled at by a parent. Afterwards, he sat there with his hands crossed, on the desk, just quietly fist bumping Samoa Joe. Thank you for protecting me.
Samoa Joe was so excited that he just basically beat him up. He was like, yeah. I was like,
oh man. I guess I could have gone off, but I'm like, really, Rollins, bro, you're gonna go off on fucking on the fucking announcing team. You need to give an
with Samoa Joe there,
an unbiased opinion.
I've been waiting for this feud to reignite, so I just wanted Joe to get I was like, Dominic better not come out, because I want to see Samoa Joe beat the shit out of Rollins. But then Dominic did come out.
when Seth Rollins somehow got a hold of the kendo stick and tried to hit.
Yep.
What's his name?
I got really excited.
Dominic?
Yeah, I tried to hit Dominic and hit Murphy instead. I like that.
That was fantastic.
I like that.
That was fantastic. 10 out of 10.
Oh, man. Anytime
watching him get annoyed, I was like, oh, he's going to get up. He's going to get up. He's going to get up. He's going to get up.
He's rolling up his sleeves. He's like, we're doing it. I was like, oh, shit.
So you are now a friend of the Facebook.
Oh, of course. The enemy of my enemy is my friend.
I love you, Joe.
Okay, let's talk about Raw Underground.
No.
I thought the hacker was gonna come off.
There's one more thing that we need to talk about: the fucking lights from the beginning.
My God,
that weird.
Oh, that's right.
Step of people throwing fire at the.
Which is the fuck was that?
Which is why. That's why I thought the hacker was gonna be the surprise. I thought the hacker was gonna come out because the mics kept glitching, the lights kept glitching. The mysterious box of whatever. I was like, isn't this the hacker? Is a surprise?
By the way, we love Samoa Joe, but when the first glitch happened and Tom was like, oh, that's the thing. The lights glitched and Samoa's just staring into the camera, did not even flinch. With that look on his face, that's kind of he's a little squinty, just
what is it? Really?
You gotta at least try to sell it.
I know you got but that's what I'm saying. What was the point of all that? I could have sworn.
I honestly thought at some point Isaias and it's Florida. I was like, it makes sense.
But I thought it was the hacker. The whole time you couldn't tell me, and I was still waiting for the hacker to come out. Even at the end, even after Raw Underground showed up, I was like, okay, but where's the hacker?
Where is he?
this is what's happening, right? This obviously is the reason. What was the reason? I'm upset.
All right, let's talk underground because nobody knows what that is.
Fight Club. I don't fucking know. Matt Riddle said some shady shit. He was like, "Oh, that Raw Underground look a lot like my Fight Pit match or something." And I was like, "Yeah, are you trying to put like what is it? It's like a fight club that people can wrestle on their days, on their time off."
I think it's supposed to be wrestlers fighting people who are not wrestlers.
Okay.
In an underground environment. Also, what I think it is whenever someone tests positive for coronavirus, you just send them to the basement. So now everybody there is just a cesspool of coronavirus. And everyone who gets coronavirus gets to go downstairs. They don't get to come upstairs. It's a little mini quarantine.
Can I just with this article right now? This article is Shane McMahon announces Raw Underground and Twitter is confused.
I mean,
I will say though,
yeah, part Fight Club, part Brawl for All. What? Go on, PJ.
nothing. I would just bang him.
Yeah.
At one point, I did say something like, when Bobby Lashley came out, I told Greg, I was like, seriously, is he even going through a divorce? Because he don't look it. And Greg is like, are you kidding me? He joined a fight club.
He joined a fight club. Dude, it was, okay. I will say this. I love Shane McMahon for the most part. At least he's trying something new. At least they're trying to do some kind of concept. Obviously this failed. So I don't think it's going to go on forward because it really is it's just stupid. And
I mean,
then
it's going to be hard to not be your dad's favorite son. So,
well, oh shit. But also like to have like the Hurt Business come in and just like sweet.
No, that was so dumb. I hated that.
I was like, okay, I was still expecting like John Cena to come out maybe or something.
Fight Club John Cena.
No, just to fucking put out Bobby like I was still expecting
Edward Norton. I would take that.
I was expecting somebody to come out and fucking do something and not just let him. That was like 2 minutes too long.
I have a theory that I believe that Samoa Joe will take over downstairs.
Okay.
Underground Fight Club style.
I'm totally okay with that.
I don't know where it's gonna go or where it's going to live or why it is there. But I do think it's a good opportunity for Samoa Joe.
I just want him to get back to a storyline. I really love that man.
I
love him so much.
I need that Raw Underground to leave and I need it to take the women with them. That was so stupid.
I was so confused.
What was that?
Fuck.
I'm like, hey,
no rules, and then it cuts to strippers? Strippers in neon in a fight club? What?
I was like, hey, guess what? The Attitude Era is over, homie. It's over. Don't try to bring it back. It's done. It's in the past. Leave it there. Why are you doing that?
Ziggler was there for some reason.
And there were no women fighting? No women who wanted to fight?
That was my problem. I was like, why do you have women in scantily clad in this area and not on the ring beating each other up? Just dancing in a corner and poorly.
Yep. At least get like professional strippers doing some amazing tricks and shit on the pole. You know what I'm saying?
Orlando.
Don't just get. I know. That's why I don't know.
I'm sorry. I'll take it back. My family's from Orlando, so my heart is with you. So I'll take it back. I do. That was unnecessary. Bye.
Nobody in Florida listens to us anyway. It's fine. So, but you know what I mean? Like have some amazing like hustlers or something kind. Like don't just have 3 girls poorly grinding on themselves. Like it's like they went to a fucking mall and was like, who wants to make a quick $50? That's what it felt like. I was like, y'all need to try at least if you're gonna have women doing that, but you're not gonna have any women wrestlers. You're not gonna have anything. Like I just felt like this it rubbed me the wrong way. It's setting us back even more.
I can only hope too that those women are not in developmental wanting to be wrestlers.
I hope not.
Let us say a prayer because that's gonna make me real.
Like
unless they wanted to. If they wanted to, like
hold on.
And let me tell you something else. I can only hope that those 3 women that were strippers, exotic dancers, are not from developmental and want to be wrestlers.
God, I hope not.
Yeah,
I hope
that'll
not.
make me real mad real fast.
Yep.
Like I am all about women empowerment. If that's what you want to do, because some people want to do that, go ahead and dance. Go ahead and do whatever makes you feel powerful and empowered. And however you choose to live your truth, go ahead and do that. But that was poorly executed by whomever put that together.
And can you imagine if they're like, oh, you're like in training to eventually be on NXT or whatever, and they're like, oh, well, you're not ready for NXT yet, but we do have an opportunity for you, you know.
I really hope that's not the case.
That's not,
And also, if you're going to do it as like powerful as, I mean, but it's already a slippery slope when it comes to WWE anyway. To have to even have that was completely fucking unnecessary, because all it's going to do is set us back. That's all it's going to do.
Especially for women.
Yeah.
Especially for
like
women.
that's all it's going to do.
100%.
Like you can't say
the same thing.
Yeah, you can't say, oh, you know, we respect women and like the women's division and it's doing such good work, and then at the same time have strip. You could have just completely taken them down. Again, I'm not knocking down strippers. Do what you do, but again, if they could have had somebody who was like an incredibly skilled master of her craft, then I would say something different. But you didn't. You just had 3 random girls there in scantily clad clothing, grinding on themselves. If you're going to have like a stripper, have it fucking be an amazing performance stripper and be like, wow, that's art. That's beautiful.
Or not a stripper, go-go dancers. Like if that's what you were going for, like make them, you know, like
but
give them some.
So, like out of balance though, because like Fight Club wouldn't even have.
That's what I'm saying. I just honestly,
it was weird.
They could have cut that out completely, because it was just completely unnecessary. It had nothing to do with the fighting.
To fill up another hour.
No, but they didn't even need the dancers there.
No, the dancers.
Yeah, no, they did not.
That's what I'm saying. They could have just cut that out and nothing would have changed. You know what I mean? So like, don't have it there without purpose. Whatever.
Dear WWE.
Dear Vince, what the fuck is this? You're not reading our letters, Vince. You're not reading our fucking letters.
We are sending emails.
Dear Vince,
we are sending letters. We are sending carrier pigeons. Whatever it takes to get to you, that is what we are doing.
Vince,
do we need to call you like a scam artist? Do we need to like scam call you? Is that how you're going to answer, Vince?
Like, oh my goodness, ridiculous.
Should we take a break?
Yes, please.
Yes.
In the Dicebox Slam is a Dungeons & Dragons podcast where we mix wrestling and fantasy. Join your hosts, current All Elite Wrestling Women's Champion, the Native Beast Nyla Rose, Drew, Sean, Will, and me, your Dungeon Daddy Alex, as we spin this tale every other Wednesday on Spotify. You can search for us under In the Dicebox Slam, and follow us on Twitter at In the Dicebox, and use the hashtag Slamcast to join in on any giveaways and on the fun. Do it, or Nyla will find you and put you through a table.
Choreography brought to you by none other than Peanut Prop Master Contreras.
Also,
I tried.
Quick shout out to Nyla Rose, man, for having Vicky Guerrero be your manager on AEW. That's fucking badass.
For real. Yep.
Like, I don't watch AEW, but I would for Nyla Rose. I would. Love it.
And shout out to Dungeon Daddy Alex.
Hell yeah.
Always
We
and
love,
forever.
we love our Dungeon Daddy. All right. Let's do some SmackDown.
SmackDown. I have to say, SmackDown was pretty good this week.
Yep.
It was.
I really liked it. Okay, so we start with I'm just gonna do my thing. AJ Styles versus Grand Metalik. I love that, man. I absolutely love lucha style wrestling. Grand Metalik is amazing. The King of the Ropes really delivered. He did really, really well. Did I think he was gonna win? Absolutely not.
No.
He was most definitely not going to win, but he had a really, like, this was a really good opportunity for his career, and he delivered. I was 1,000% sure that Lince Dorado was going to get some unrequired and unnecessary punch in the face, which he got for the sake of just being there.
Yeah.
And I was like, yep, AJ, that's on brand. Thank you, fuck you. So then we have Jeff Hardy. So then we have Big E versus The Miz.
Yes.
Should I mention?
Yes.
Sheamus? No. Okay, we're moving on. We don't want to talk
Remember,
about it.
we're not doing recap by recap. We're just doing big things.
So Biggie and The Miz. Holy shit.
What a match.
Oh
What
my
a
goodness.
match.
He can have my babies any day.
Oh,
Don't tell
Biggie.
my husband.
I texted our group chat and I said I'm breaking up with Nick.
I
And I certainly hope that he would do the same given the opportunity.
want Biggie versus Braun for Universal Champ.
Oh,
I want
yes.
all the things. Biggie showed us, like, there was no doubt in our mind, but I'm so happy he's getting this solo.
I know.
Right now.
Yes.
Oh, this is perfect. Like they both Xavier and Kofi have had their opportunities in the past. It was Biggie's turn.
Yeah.
He delivers. He is great. He's a
love that
joy to watch on the
he
ring.
was solo and he's still log rolled to the ring by himself.
Yes, I was like, buddy, who's rolling you out?
I love him.
The spirit of your ancestors. I'll go with that.
Off on Corey. Like,
No, it was originally a dare from the Iconics because I guess the Iconics and the New Day do like dares back and forth. So originally a
I
dare.
didn't know that.
I don't know if it still is, but like I guess he liked it.
I mean, the Iconics are in a completely different show now, so
he's like, I aim to please.
Sticking with it.
Wait, really quick. When Big E spanked The Miz.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
I was crying.
I died. I absolutely died. Can we talk about John Morrison for a second and how big of a cheerleader he is?
Oh, I was going to say, I thought you were going to talk about how good he looked in those jeans.
Oh, he absolutely looked fantastic in those jeans.
When he got kicked out by the ref, I was like, oh, I hate to see you go, but I love to watch you walk away.
Yeah.
He looked fantastic. Oh my God.
Holy shit. His ass in those jeans, he's fucking sexy.
He's fine. He is F-I-N-E fine.
He's a fine apple.
Mm-hmm. I think he's my husband, you guys.
I'm not mad at it. I'm a little jealous.
I'm not mad at it at all. I'm not mad at it at all.
Morrison and Princess Jellybean. Married, we're gathered here today.
But John Morrison, whatever he's wearing, whatever he chooses to do, even if it's some unnecessarities, he was like jumping around and doing shit, and I was just like, do you have to parkour everywhere you go?
Yes. He needs to ditch.
Clearly, it's okay.
He needs to ditch the disco pants and he needs to wear jeans all the time. Like
jeans
always wear jeans. Always wear jeans. Dear Morrison. Okay.
Dear Morrison. But Biggie wins, and he wins clean, even though there was some unnecessarities happening.
Yeah, it has to be that way.
It had to. No other way would have given him the recognition that he deserves. And he is on a really great track to just doing really awesome shit. I just want to see more of Biggie. Then we have Naomi and Lacey. Oh, bitch, touch the sister's hair.
Again.
Why, bitch? Again.
No, but you know what?
Fun of everything that she said and everything that the Twitter universe said. You got to take a step back. I'm sorry.
Take a step back.
Totally I think over her head. I'm like, girl.
I don't even think it's over her head. I think that she's just being in the character that she just doesn't give a fuck. And I'm like, you can't. And it's also because I had this discussion on Twitch because I watched SmackDown Live with my people. So we were discussing and stuff. And, a lot of guys were like, stop. That's just her character. And she's not really like that. I'm like, no, I understand that that's her character. I'm not calling Lacey Evans a racist by any means necessary. But I'm saying, and it's tough because Lacey has built this character where she is very creative with the things she does in the ring. So it just so happens that they put her against Naomi and everyone's very sensitive right now and we're all on high alert. And you have set up this kind of thing and
I'm sorry, but Lacey,
it's a little tone deaf.
You are not the Undertaker. You do not have to maintain your character at all times.
Right.
All it takes is one tweet that says, hey, Naomi and I have had a conversation and Naomi is fine with me doing what I'm doing in character. That's literally all it takes. Be a human being for a second.
For a second.
Read the room. Like you said last week, Drew, read the room.
Read the room.
You are not the Undertaker. You are not the Undertaker. You do not have to be in character all the time.
Yep. Correct. You're a performer. You're putting on a performance. There is nothing wrong with you just stepping out of character in your own freaking personal life and be like, hey, you know what? I know that everything that's happening right now, it's very sensitive. Just know that even though we're addressing this, like in fewer words, you know what I mean?
All she's got to say is like, we talked, we're good.
Right, we talked.
We talked,
you
we're
know,
good. Yeah, just like BJ
talked,
said.
we're good. It's fine. She's giving me permission to do whatever. Like we you know, we're not stupid. Like, we're not stupid. The only people who think that this is like really real and like real drama are the children, and they don't have Twitter. So like, how about you just fucking say something so that I'm aware and like I don't regret buying your shirt. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Just seriously. Where am I?
Mandy versus Sonia. We got to talk about it.
Oh my God! Yes. All right. Okay. So first of all, Twitter. I'm not Twitter. Instagram was like giving me a lot of pre-SmackDown vibes with the whole "Are you ready for our date, my peach?" with Otis. And I love Otis so much. And then Sonia was like, "Hi, my name is Sonia Deville, and I love beating up Mandy's." And it was like, "Oh shit, some shit is going down today." So I was very excited.
I gotta look up what Sonia said, but okay, can I just? It's so funny because I feel like I eat my words all the time. Because on my stream, I'm always like, I'm such a mark. I completely fall for it, and I always hate who the fuck I'm supposed to hate. But I'm finding that this is not the case anymore for me because like we discussed last week, Karrion's a heel, but I still fully support everything he's doing. I don't care. He can do no wrong in my eyes. And I think the same is going for Sonia Deville.
This bitch cut a bitch's hair though.
But Mandy's going to look cute AF. You're going to tell me that Mandy's not going to look so cute in this short hair look? I'm so here for Mandy with short hair.
What I'm thinking, though, is
a hair for hair match.
No, but...
I'm like, is that what's going to happen?
Dude, no, but
Who's
she cut it.
Their head?
But think about it. Let's be real, okay? Let's be girls about this.
She cut her extensions.
No.
Honestly?
No,
oh, no,
she didn't. I don't think it was... No, she took a whole chunk. But let's talk as women here for a second, right? Mandy has done the long blonde hair thing for how long? This is going to be perfect for her to like revamp her look. It's a little outdated. She's going to come out with like this cute, like shoulder length, like bob type situation. Mandy's going to look fucking beautiful because her eyes are huge. It's going to make like the face the centerpiece. Then we're not going to be distracted with her long ass hair. Like she's going to look fucking gorgeous. Like I have a vision in my head.
I'm not opposed to that. She's going to look fantastic.
With that said, the ass beating that Mandy Rose fucking endured was something I had never seen. I couldn't believe. And people on Twitch were like, yeah, you like that? You happy? You love Sonia Deville? And I was like, I do fucking love her. Because holy shit, she took the lipstick and like, I mean, Sonia got hella fucking ratchet on her. And it was fucking amazing. Those are the kind of fights that I used to see in high school. Those are the kind of fights I used to fucking give in high school. I never cut a bitch hair, but like, that was fucking crazy. When she like kneed her in the face and Mandy took that bump on that fucking, I felt that in my back. Like that was horrible. Fucking wild.
It was horrible.
Good, though.
Like I was so worried at one point. I was like, are you actually bleeding or is that just the lipstick?
No, it was, that shit was crazy.
Like,
go ahead,
I'm
PJ.
PJ is going to talk about it, but I do need to talk about The Miz and Morrison and all of their hair puns.
All of them.
So I just wanted to put that in there real quick because I know we don't have a lot of time, but
afterwards. Also, with that said,
perfect though.
I feel like I don't know. I was trying to decide like who Otis could possibly cash in on, and I'm like the only thing I'm thinking is like because it looks like he's back with Heavy Machinery or whatever that maybe he'll want the tag team titles, and maybe that's where they're going. I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out.
Also, what if the hair for hair match isn't Mandy and Sonia? What if it's like?
It's not going to be a hair for hair match. Come on.
Yeah, it will be.
Yeah, it will. No, it will.
It will be?
Yeah.
1,000%. Like, what if it's Otis versus Dolph or some shit? Like, what if Dolph loses his hair?
No, it's not official, but I'm
That's what I'm saying.
No, wait, it wasn't Dolph. Who was it who started talking crap? Oh, it was Miz. It was the Miz and Morrison.
Yeah.
What if it's a tag team match between Heavy Machinery and the Miz and Morrison for the hair for hair thing?
I don't think WWE will do that because that's too feminine.
Yeah.
I think it'll be, if anything, it'll be Sonia and Mandy.
I'm all about that. I'm just saying that those men, they all have long hair.
Yeah, but don't take my husband's hair.
I don't think it's going to be a hair for hair match.
Alrighty. Then we move on to Bayley and Nikki Cross.
Yeah, we got to talk about this.
Honestly, guys, that was an amazing match.
Yeah.
Truly, Nikki put her heart on that ring. She did amazing. Did I think she was going to win? For a second, I did. For a second, I did. I thought she would. She was really going for it. And then it was a matter of seconds. She was giving Bailey hell for it. And then 1, 2, 3, you're pinned, you're out, you don't win. I was distraught. I was stressed. I was excited for what Nikki did, because I really appreciate that she's coming in with her own music, that she's growing into her own and getting independent from the whole Alexa thing, which at this point, after we saw on Friday, that's where it's going. It has to go that way. I definitely did not think that she was ready to be the SmackDown's Women's Champion. No. She's not. She could potentially in the future. We'll see what happens. But then this match leads into what now?
Alexa heel turn.
Oh my God. Is this what we get? First of all, Bray Wyatt, sweetheart, I absolutely adore everything you're doing. Thank you for giving me life every fucking Friday. You are fantastic. Do not put your gloved hand inside a woman's mouth, or anybody.
It was gloves. It was gloves.
I know.
Fine.
I know.
He was like, I'm not getting corona today. He's being very careful. He was like, it's gloved. I don't give a fuck.
I got a new baby at home.
I got a new baby. Yeah, I was like, it's a gloved hand. I don't care.
No, and I get that. I am all about like the corona safety procedures. I appreciate that there was a glove and not just, skin on skin contact. Thank you. But still, that whole move to me was so invasive and so unnecessary. I know it was.
Okay, so it's not unnecessary.
Still bothered me.
But it's not unnecessary.
Hey, it's her brand.
No, I didn't say it was unnecessary.
It's the baker's brand. Let her have her unnecessarities if she wants them.
I didn't think it was unnecessary. I think it was very on brand, very appropriate. Thank you, PJ, by the way. But it just gave me so much anxiety. I had never, or I don't think I had had that much anxiety since Braun Strowman put Roman Reigns in a fucking ambulance and flipped it over. I was just so stressed. I was like, look at this girl. Look at her big eyes. She's a wrestler, but she just got beat by her best friend. And now this man is putting his hand in her mouth. And I was just, she's possessed now and I'm stressed. And that's it.
She didn't get beat. She got pushed. She pushed her.
But she got beat emotionally, Jury.
Got to hear with all that. All right, whatever. What is Alexa Bliss, a Hufflepuff all of a sudden? Like, we got to take care of her. Like come on.
Don't mess with my Badgers. Do not put my houses.
Where are we going?
I'm just saying, we don't know what's gonna go down with that. I think that she's gonna become the embodiment of Sister Abigail.
Yeah, but I think that she's
joining the Wyatt family.
She's not Sister Abigail. She's not. Didn't Sister Abigail get burned in a fire? She's a puppet now. She's not Sister Abigail. I think that the Fiend put some evil shit in her to then cause her to be evil now and to maybe go against Nikki. And it's going to be like some weird, she's part of the family situation versus Nikki.
I mean, if anyone should be part of the family, it's Nikki Cross.
Right.
Yeah, seriously.
But but out of the two, I feel like obviously Alexa Bliss is the better heel to have. Because it's like Nikki keeps pushing her away. Nikki's getting like a face push or whatever. So it's like, she keeps pushing her friend away and now Alexa's going to turn on her because of this, because the Fiend instilled some evilness in her heart or some bullshit. Like friendship is over. Friendship is no longer magic. The friendship is dead.
No more my favorite pony?
No more my favorite pony. I guess we'll see where it goes down, but I'm thinking that's where it went. I'm thinking that she's evil now and that's what's going on, but
we'll see what happens.
Yep.
Shall we? Yes.
What do you got?
NXT. I, Princess Jellybean, am trying a new thing this week where I am going to talk more about how I feel about things and less about what happens in the ring. So if you have anything you need to add, please let me know. The first thing that I want to talk about is Dakota Kai.
Okay.
How are you feeling about Dakota Kai? What are your guys' thoughts?
I feel like she's getting a push. I think she's pretty good.
I agree.
I think she's pretty good. I don't hate her.
I also would fucking wear her in-ring gear out. Just
She's also like really awesome. I'm fucking stoked for tomorrow.
Yeah.
Versus Dakota. I think it's going to be a great match. So I think like both of them are going for I think honestly, I just feel like it's so fucking good. Like either of them could take it from EO. Yeah.
I would also love I would love a Dakota Kai, Rhea Ripley, Io Shirai triple threat at SummerSlam Takeover. I think that'd be awesome. I like Dakota Kai a lot.
Yeah.
And that's all I have to say about that. Do you guys have anything to add about that match?
No.
Great. My next little tidbit, hashtag PJB. I don't want to say I told you so, Pat McAfee, but I do feel like I need to say I told you so.
Yeah, I know.
I wrote it right here. I'm like, and it is a word.
I will
PJ
say
was right.
that seeing that clip again, Pat McAfee sold the shit out of that.
Yeah, well, I believe it.
His reaction, and it might not have, they may have talked about it, but it may have been partly surprised about how angry he got.
That's what I was thinking. Like maybe Pat and, what's his face? Bebe. Maybe they talked about it, but the producers were not aware that this whole thing was going to unfold.
There was some truth in that.
There was a lot of elements of
connected
surprise.
For sure.
Yeah. Well, I did say to Taylor, I was like, I'll believe if it's a work if they show it on NXT. That was like, if they show it, then I'll know it was a work. If not, if they don't even address it this week, then I'm like, that shit was real. So I was like, I guess I'll see on Wednesday. So the second I saw it, I was like, it's a work. God damn it. I fell for it again. I told you, I'm such a mark, bro. I'm such a fucking mark. I was as mad as Adam Cole when I watched that shit. As mad as him. I was like, hell no. If somebody came up to me and was like, oh, I know all about what it is to try to be on Broadway. I took one voice lesson once by fucking the person who teaches Ava Noblezada how to sing. So like, I know what it feels like to try to be on Broadway. No, the fuck you don't, bitch. Like if I was as mad as him. I was like, I would have lost it way sooner. I was fucking pissed. I'm such a mark, bro.
I thought it was real. Greg thought it was real. Everybody in my house thought it was real. I was like, oh shit. Adam Cole's getting fined.
The lesson here
Something's
is PJ is mostly right like 95% of the time. Always listen to PJ. Don't listen to me and Baker because we are marks and we fall for all the tricks.
Correct.
Don't listen to me.
When you're a princess and you're married to John Morrison, you just need to be right about things.
Listen, yes, you are a princess, but I envision like a picture of Mother Gothel with your face like PJ knows best.
She's Rapunzel.
PJ knows best.
Smart Rapunzel.
PJ knows best. Moving on. Johnny Gargano and Roderick Strong. I know we said it last week. I want to say it again this week. I truly enjoyed seeing two men who are experts in their craft, knowing what they're doing.
100%.
I was into it. That is real wrestling. If you want a wrestling match that is hella entertaining, please look up that match from last week because that was good stuff. That was good stuff. That's all I have to say about that. Do you guys have anything to add?
Nope. No, I agree.
On to Rhea Ripley. Dear Rhea Ripley, you are so cool. Please be my friend.
Yes, she is. Like, I have feelings for her.
I'm obsessed with you.
Yeah. She's
That's
gorgeous.
all I have to say about Rhea Ripley. I'm so excited to watch you wrestle tomorrow night.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Great.
For real.
Oh,
Mercedes Martinez, who we need to talk about. This is my thought. I want to know your thoughts. You look incredible.
Yeah.
Your look is fantastic, but I am not entirely convinced that your in-ring performance matches how good your look is.
Mm-hmm.
But she's new.
I agree.
She will grow. I feel like the spotlight she's getting immediately is maybe a little premature. That's what I think. I mean, because I feel like she needs, like, they're already throwing her in, like, the Robert Stone brand, this whole, like, storyline, this whole thing. I think that she needs a little bit more time, like Aaliyah did, you know, like we got Aaliyah versus, like, Chelsea or whatever, like, random stuff. Like, she could have done a little bit more of that before you just throw her into Robert Stone. But she'll get there. You know what?
Also, like, she's been wrestling for a really long time.
That's
at this point. Yeah, like she used to wrestle Bayley when Bayley was still in developmental. So like she has built a name for herself. She has gotten to a point in like independent wrestling where she is known. So at this point, coming into NXT, she needs to come in strong.
But I feel like she might have like some maybe jitters about being on a brand like this where you have like, you know, thousands of people, hundreds of thousands of people watching. Like it might be that too. I don't know.
But there's a reason also why they gave her such a push and such an entrance. Like there's a reason why she wasn't just coming out like some of the other.
Oh no, I agree with that. Yeah,
so,
no.
I'm excited to see where she goes though, because I love her look. I think she's badass.
Absolutely.
I think she's awesome. Keith Lee and his promo to call out Karrion Kross. This promo was fantastic. I also think that Keith Lee put in brownie points and got to say bullshit. Because that's not something that we usually get on NXT.
Twice.
But instead of Karrion Kross, he gets
Regal.
You know, I made this comparison, and maybe you'll disagree with me since we are newfound fans, but Karrion Grimes, the R-Truth of NXT.
Cameron Grimes. You said Karrion Grimes.
Karrion Kross.
He's just grimy.
I hate him. But
you know what? Like R-Truth at least is good in the mic. I believe and I am entertained by Truth. I as much as he upsets me or upsetted me before, as much as I didn't like him before, I was like, this guy is here for it. He's in the moment. He's in his breath. His fucking comedic timing is impeccable.
Okay, I take it back then. I take it back. But I just like he comes out and everyone's like, oh God,
it's awful. I hate him.
Horrible. He needs a lot. In the mic.
He needs a lot of work. R-Truth is like a master of his craft. Like he's probably the best comedic actor that they have.
With a name like Cameron Grimes, though, you got to be a little slimy, I think.
I hate his face. I just want to punch him.
I need to call for help. I need to phone a friend.
Okay.
Because in my mind, the last promo that we heard Karrion Kross give, did he not have a hella accent?
He did not. You're tripping.
Didn't we talk about this where someone else was like,
no, he was speaking.
Karrion Kross had an accent.
No, it was I thought he was speaking a different language and it was deep. It was demonic, but he doesn't have an accent when he speaks English.
Was he just speaking Russian?
Are we sure?
Yeah, he was.
That?
I am 1,000% positive. He's never had an accent.
My promo came on and I was like, wait a second, did you not have an accent the last time you were speaking?
No, he spoke Russian. He straight up spoke a different language to Dominic, but he doesn't have an accent when he speaks English. He doesn't.
All right, fine.
Trust and believe.
I do. I trust and believe you, and that's why I wanted to phone a friend. But I was listening to his promo and I was like, wait, he's super American.
Yeah, no.
Am I crazy?
Yes.
There's no accent there. Good. I mean, dear Karrion Kross, your dialect work, honey, is everything because
he does not.
Okay.
Love him.
Moving on. Jake Atlas, Isaiah Swerve Scott.
So nice to see them.
Wrestling. So nice to see them. Great wrestling. That's all I have to say. Yes. I also, Jake Atlas, I love your finisher.
Yep.
Oh Lord.
It was nice to see him again. We hadn't seen him in a minute.
We hadn't seen him in a heartbeat, you know?
Well, he was injured.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Okay. After his match with Little Drake Maverick situation,
I guess.
That was the last time we saw him, right?
Yeah. The last thing we need to talk about, and we need to say a prayer and say and sing a love song, because Timothy Thatcher, the Prince, Finn Balor, and our boy D. Looms in a fucking epic match. Holy cannoli. Mamma mia.
Mamma mia.
Yowie wowie.
Listen, I won't say that I didn't have faith in Dexter Lumis. I just didn't think that he was going to win. I didn't think that
he was going to look good no matter what.
Yeah,
they were going to make him and keep him look good, but I didn't know he was going to actually cinch it.
I thought it was either going to be Finn or Thatcher for sure. I thought like it would be almost like too good to be true if they had him beat both Balor and Thatcher and then have a fucking title opportunity like that. And it happened, and I fucking got up. Taylor and I were bereft. We were aghast. Like we were all the words. We were fucking screaming, crying. I cried. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't fucking believe it that Triple H listens to us. I know you do.
I am dedicating my shots to
yes.
boy D. Looms. And here's the thing. I know that we have some people who listen to our podcast who are not wrestling fans, and we have talked about this before. However, seeing someone the first time they come out, watching them get a push, watching them grow is really what makes you a wrestling fan. You can't watch one show and think this sucks or this isn't real or whatever, or like whatever. You have to watch the process, and that is really where the magic comes in. And watching you, Dexter Lumis, in your process, growing, learning.
Like, I might cry just now.
Meeting your roots. We are here for it. We have been fans since day one, and I
love this man so much.
Day one, since the day this boy debuted, we were like, I know, I was like, I fucking love him.
I love you.
And now he's getting a fucking title shot. I cannot believe, like, he got a new shirt at the WWE shop. Like,
he designed himself. How many other wrestlers can say, "Oh, I designed my shirt"? Maybe Bianca Belair.
They're also selling the print that he made at Takeover of him kidnapping the Undisputed Era. They're selling that on the shop too. I almost bought it. I didn't.
Dear WWE, however, dear Vince McMahon, I would like to request, I know you need it for character reasons and obvious reasons. However, do not box our boy by saying he is a tortured artist.
Yeah, it's all right.
Just being an artist. An artist can be tortured. An artist can be whatever an artist wants.
I just think they don't know how to market him yet, because they're like, we don't know what else to call him.
I think that's great.
I know.
It's just like Dexter Lumis is just a weird guy who slithers around and like
lives under the ring.
Right.
And smiles when you hit him, like
strokes your hair after he beats you, kisses you on the forehead, like. I love him.
Anyways, that's what my shot was going to. D Looms, we love you.
We love
Coming
you so
up
much.
tomorrow, we have tag team competition between Imperium and Undisputed. #, where is Breezango?
Breezango.
I got my new Breezango shirt. I'm very excited. I'll wear it next week. Watch our YouTube.
And we also have a triple threat between Oni Lurkin, Damian Priest, and newcomer Holland. Something Holland.
Did you even call him Tom Holland?
Yeah, she almost
said. You almost said Tom Holland.
Tom Holland.
Spider-Man.
No. You almost said Holland. It's basically if Brock Lesnar and Sami Zayn had a baby, that would be the wrestler that's coming.
Yeah.
That's all I got. That's
pretty accurate.
We have a super special break.
Special break time.
This is our super special break. Enjoy it, everybody.
This message was booked by Taylor Merrill. Thank you, Taylor. Shout out to you. This is Dexter Lumis, NXT Superstar. I'm in my garage getting a little workout in because I hate being around people. But I must say, I would make an exception for the 3 finest ladies in the podcast game today. The ladies of the Face Beat Heels High podcast. Shout out to you, ladies. Thank you for being a fan of Dexter Lumis. Thank you for watching me every Wednesday night on the USA Network. Soon to be North American champion because of the support that I get from people like you. Thank you very much. Have a great day. Or else I'll find you.
Please come.
Please
come find me, Daddy. Please.
My cheeks hurt so much from smiling.
D Looms.
Nobody
can tell us you don't listen to our podcast.
He called us the 3 finest ladies in podcasting. Listen, that message was booked by Taylor. Yes, that is my fiance, who got drunk after after Dexter won the match, and I guess he booked it. Didn't tell me he was gonna book it. Just showed it to me a couple days ago when he got it, and I fucking screamed. It was the greatest. Taylor loves him.
Disclaimer: we still do not know who sent us the first one.
Yes, show yourself. Show yourself. That's Frozen 2. Do we have anything for What in the Wrestling World? I have a little tidbit, which I think is interesting. AEW is moving to Thursdays and Saturdays because of the NBA schedule.
If that happens.
Which I think it is. Which I also think is why The Bachelor is moving to Tuesdays and not Mondays. So to keep up with the NBA schedule, they're moving to Thursdays. Yeah.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be interesting.
I guess the end of a
Wednesday night
statistics Jericho is over. So it's a sad day for Twitter. Anything else?
I don't have the article with me, but for those of you who know that once upon a time, Vince McMahon bought like a football league or division or whatever, it has just been purchased by no other than The Rock. So today, a little, unrequested, but it's still gonna happen. Whatever push for them. Today is Terramana Tuesdays. So today we celebrate with some tequila that I don't have with me, because kudos, The Rock, you now own a football team.
Amazing.
Have you had his tequila?
I haven't. I'm gonna buy it though.
I want to get it.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it
so bad.
I'm gonna make a drink with it for SummerSlam.
Yes.
Yeah.
Terramana Tuesday.
Yes.
Right.
And also, I did see on his Instagram
that he's ripped.
Broken Skull IPA, Stone Cold's IPA, is now available in Tennessee. So if we have any listeners in Tennessee, you can now get Broken Skull IPA, which is actually super tasty and not
I
really
love Stone
hoppy.
Cold. Interesting. A not hoppy IPA.
It's not super hoppy. It's like a little hoppy, but it's good.
Okay.
It's good drinking beer.
All right.
I don't know. I don't have anything really for When the Wrestling Worlds, I don't think.
Okay. Yeah, I feel like it's been a little bit quiet, I guess.
I did see that finally Velveteen Dream, there was an article that we must have missed that he is released.
Okay.
From, beginning of July, June, which we should have seen, but we knew that was coming, so bye.
Well, there's that.
All right.
Yeah, you know what? I guess that's it. Yeah. All right.
Is that why, and I don't like putting it like this, but let's be real. Is that why Isaiah is now getting the push?
I thought so.
Because they, NXT lost the one black guy that they were pushing forward.
Mm-hmm.
So
I did get that when I watched like his little extra long promo, and I was like, oh, this must be because they lost Velveteen Dream.
Yeah,
like I literally did think that. So I guess we'll see. But I guess we'll talk next week, guys.
Yeah,
Tuesday.
Okay.
Oh shit! Yeah, I forgot to do that because of Drew's Kitty. Don't forget, we're still doing the giveaway. I have my eye on a couple of reviews, but if you wanna swing the hammer to your favor, let me know. Write a review. 50 reviews, you get a free shirt because Tequila Jury said so. So we're almost there. I think we're at like 38 or something. Ooh. We have like 12 to go. Write a review. Everybody. I'll pick my favorite. And I'll send you a shirt. Yes, even if it is Seth Rollins' shirt, I will send it to you.
Other than that, please also keep updated on our Facebook and our Instagram. I am making content like crazy, and we try to make content that is funny and entertaining and engaging for you. We do that for you. So if we do something where it's like, hey, pick your favorite this or fill in the blank, just fucking do it, because it makes us happy to know that you like the content that I spend so much time making.
She really spends a lot of time in it, and we really want you to like it. So please let us know. Thank you.
Crazy.
Yes. All right. So I guess we'll see you guys next week. Until then, keep your face beat and your heels high. Bye.
Insert exit music.